All right, cats. Right. As per usual, I'm on one. Is anybody else out there watching all these politicians and thinking to themselves, Christ, how many times have I got to listen to the same shite over and over again, year after year after year after year, and nothing changes? Well, it's a lie. It does change. It gets worse, doesn't it? It gets more expensive. Everything gets more expensive. To be honest with you, that's all I'm interested in. I don't really care what colour or creed or anything else you are. As long as I can wave my flag when I want to, and I can afford to go to the shops, and I can afford to put petrol in my car and insure my car. Yeah, to take this for instance, I've got a little Diddy van, little, what do you call it, Vauxhall combo van, right? I've just bought it. Now, I haven't had a Vauxhall combo van for about 4 or 5 years, but last time I insured my Vauxhall combo van, it was 195 quid. So this time I thought, right, okay, then just get the combo van. There's no point in checking anything. I know how much the tax is, 195 quid. Oh, no, not anymore. Now, with my little combo van, it's 350 quid for road tax. Did I say insurance just? Road tax. So it was 195 quid about 4 or 5 years ago. Now it's 350 quid for a Vauxhall combo. Has anybody out there seen a Vauxhall combo? It's only got 2 seats in it for a start. It's a diddy little thing. You can't even put a full-length piece of plasterboard in the back of it. It's because you haven't got the room. It's a tiny little van. It's about the smallest van you can buy without buying some frigging stupid little farting car-derived shite like bloody, I don't even know what they're called. What, the Nissan Microvans, have you seen them? Oh my God, put a shoebox in the back of them and it's full. Can't shut the doors. So yeah, little farty van, stuff like that. Crazy. Madness. And here's one for you. Do you know this one? Do you know? Because I've only just found this one out. This one's brilliant. My mum's got this house, right? My mum lives in a care home now because she's had a few strokes. But anyway, she still owns her own house. And I was getting these electricity bills and thinking to myself, hang on a minute, how am I getting electricity bills when no one lives there? There's no one there. So anyway, after a lot of umming and ahhing and pouncing around, I discovered that EDF are charging me mother, who's 85, 79 pence a day. You think, well, that's not much. Yeah, for nothing. That's just the standing charge. So that's what we're all paying. 79 pence a day. So even if you don't use your lecky, it's 20 odd pound a month. Even if you don't use any. So every quarter you get a bill for 70 odd quid. Even if you haven't used any lecky. So what's that? £300 a year? And you haven't used anything? £300 a year? Oh, it must be the amount of servicing they have to do. Yeah, when was the last time an electrician came to your house and serviced anything? Unless you were paying him 250 quid call out fee. I'm on a right whinge today, man. Do me headed. Anyway. Yeah. So what are we going to do? What do we do? Where do we go? What's the next move? Has anybody got a comment? Don't even care if it's a rude one. Don't even care if you tell me to piss off. Well, I might do, actually. But what are we supposed to do? Where do we go? How do we voice an opinion? I've seen some folks that have managed to drum up some really, really crazy interest in a new way of viewing things. I mean, one of them's reform. And I'll be honest with you, that did start to feel different to me initially. It did. I thought, right, we've got something different. We've got businessmen, and I think this might be the way to go. And I was actually, I'm not going to use the word excited because I don't get excited about politics. But I thought, right, we might actually be on a roll here, this could be quite interesting. And then what did they do? They attempted to fill up reform with, is it 26 Tories now off the top table that have all been in power during that 14-year period. Yeah. So is that going to end well? Because that's starting to feel, let's just say, a little less positive. Because I could say something really, really rude, but then no one would see my video, would they? So I won't. But you all know what I'm thinking. Read my mind. Yes, how you get it. So, yeah, what next? Where do we go next? What's the idea? What's the plan? What can we possibly do? Another fella who's brought a lot of attention to himself. I'm going to say it. No one's going to like it. But Tommy Robinson, Not necessarily for the reason that Tommy is so driven, right? He's very driven by that, but I never grew up in Luton, so I don't know anything about that. Yeah, it's not the world I grew up in. It's not the world I live in, so I don't know. But all I can say is when you get, what did the officials say? They said 150,000 people or something in London on the 13th of September last year for that British celebration day, the English celebration day. Well, no, it wasn't English, was it? It was British because everybody was invited. And the official number was 150,000. But did you see the mobs of people? Wow. I'll tell you what, I've heard estimates. People go, oh, there was 2 million, oh, there was 1.5 million. And if someone said to me there was 5 or 6 or even 700,000 there, I'd go, yeah, definitely. I could see that, man. Absolutely, I could see that. It was crazy. So there's a lot of people thinking like I'm thinking. There's a lot of people that are not happy with what's going on. But for me, it's different reasons. It's different reasons. For me, it's about the legacy that's left for my kids. It's about what my kids are going to have to struggle with. And I think for most people that are parents, that's what they're thinking about. You're thinking, my God, if it's like this now, what's it going to be like in 20 years? What's it going to be like in 30 years? Will the place even be here in 30 years? Or will it be, will we have imported that many people? And not just people. Will we have imported this AI idea, which is doing away with all the drivers? Taxi drivers are going, bus drivers are going to go, train drivers are going. Yeah. It's not long. We're about 5 years behind the States as a general rule. Yeah. As a general rule, on most things, we're about 5 years behind the States. Hence, we've got our Biden at the moment. Oh, God, I dread to think who the Trump's going to be. But anyway, that's another story, innit? But if we're 5 years behind, LA, at present, I don't know what the percentage is, but at present, it has got a high percentage of automated taxis now in LA. Now, I said this a few weeks ago about China. China's taxis in any major city, they're all automated. So are the trains, so are the trams. It's all automated. So what I'm saying is those bottom tier jobs, is bottom tier the right term? You know what I mean anyway, don't you? Those jobs, those base jobs, the bottom of the road jobs that then could hopefully lead to other things for people, where everybody starts, me included. Those jobs are going to be gone. Now, we've got 9 million people now claiming benefits in this country. There's only 70 million people here, and half of them are not working age. Don't forget, in that 70 million people, you've got old folks. Yeah, and there's loads of them, man. Loads of them now. Everybody's living to 80-something now. Well, you're retired at 67. Yeah, it's a long way, isn't it? We've got old folks, and we've got the kids. How many kids is there? Is it 11 million kids? I get 11 million somewhere. Not sure about that one. But anyway, my point is, let's say the working population's 35, 40 million, and you've got 9 million of them claiming benefits. What? Well, that's not going to work, is it? You know, you don't have to be a mathematician to see that it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable at all. So we need a fresh insight. We need a new look. We need a new regime. Regime. Sounds like I'm talking about Mussolini now, doesn't it? Well, I'm not. We just need a new idea. We need a new direction. I had high hopes for reform. I thought reform was going to be bursting with businessmen with new ideas who knew actually what they were doing because they'd owned business and run things and made money. But no, we just get a load of shithouse. Swore again. A load of shithouse, swore again. Old Etonians appearing. The same old crowd of crap. And now, because they know the Conservative Party are sinking like, let's say, a butchered pig with a lead weight round its feet. They're all bailing to reform. So is reform not now turning into the new Tory party? No? Feels like it to me. I hope it's not. I hope things change. I hope things rally. I do. I genuinely do. I hope things change. But at the moment, there was a guy the other day who thought I was talking overly positive about reform and said that he would rather debollock himself, which I thought was rather drastic, rather than see reform in power because of the amount of Conservatives that were getting involved. And you know what? I'm not sure about the debollocking part, but I agree with him. I just agree with him. It's not what I was hoping for. It's not what I thought it was going to be. It's like it's always been. I've been here for a while, as you can see, and it's like it's always been. You give these people enough time and they will balls it up, and they haven't even got in power yet. And it feels like we're starting to slide already. It feels like if Farage does have revolutionary ideas, if he does, and Zia Youssef and Tim, whatever his name is, if they do have, and Lee Anderson, I mean, he's an ex-Conservative, but he seems to have his head screwed on, working class lad from, work down the mines, for Christ's sake, he was in a pit, digging coal out. So he's not your privileged Etonian, is he? And they seem to be switched on. They did seem to be switched on. They still do to a degree, but I'm just not sure about this influence of these Tories, man. It feels like rats leaving a sinking ship to me and just running to reform. All they've got in their mind is, let's get my 4 years in to ensure that I get my pension. Because remember, that's all they need. Not like you have to get your 36 years in, is it? We have to get. They get 4. Full pension. Ooh, that's not elitist, is it? That's not privileged, is it? No, of course it's not. We're MPs, man. What do you expect? We're the upper class. We are the intellectuals. Well, from where I'm sitting, you look like a shower of T-Watts to me. Don't trust any of them. Don't like any of them. And now I'm going to go. Because I have cheered myself up so much. And probably you too, if you're still there. Not. Create and stay sane, baby.